我哋大家咧都好中意儲下嘢啊，咁係咪？偉達都有儲嘢嘅，不過佢儲嘅嘢咧比較特別啲。
The hobbies that are my best that I've been doing for a long time is obviously wine. I collect wine. I've been doing it since the age of 18 when I used to ride in Cape Town and go to all the wine farms. It's just something that I've always had a fascination with, the way that they make the wine. I've got a lovely wine collection now in my cellar in Italy. I've got almost 3,000 bottles of wine, so I'm pretty happy with my collection. And obviously one of my other hobbies is cigars. I never knew anything about them until I came to Hong Kong, and my very good friend Felix introduced me to them. And we've had many memorable days of just smoking cigars and talking and catching up and just talking about things in general, whether it be horses or family or, joking. And it's probably one of the best pastimes to have a good glass of wine and a cigar. And people don't understand that, wine and cigars are pretty similar because depending on what you're eating, depending on your taste buds at that particular time of the day, depending on the weather, it enhances the flavors of which cigar would match which wine, which food, and
different tastes.
100%. And if you have a really heavy, strong cigar on an empty stomach, it would almost be like downing half a bottle of tequila because you just get dizzy and you feel like vomiting because you've got nothing in your stomach. And you don't. One thing with cigars, is the other thing I enjoy, you don't inhale cigars, as most people would know. It's purely flavor, aroma, taste, and picking up the different textures and flavors in your mouth. But having said that, still all this strong flavor in your taste buds, some of it obviously goes in your saliva into your stomach, and you really can get sick. So if you do smoke cigars, you should have some food form in your stomach. And one of the other hobbies is, which again my best friend Felix got me onto, single malt whiskies. I've never tasted whiskey, I've never drunk whiskey, I used to dislike it. Well, I shouldn't say dislike it, but I always thought it was too strong. But again, over the last 6 or 7 months, single malt whiskies, if you actually learn about them and find out how much time, effort is put into these single malts, and it's just amazing and fascinating. And again, it's a passion that these people have. And when you taste them with one block of ice, and then maybe add another block of ice, and then a little bit of water, and all the aromas come out. And again, with a cigar, it's just one of the most fascinating pastimes that anybody could enjoy. And those are probably my 3 favorite hobbies from a time-consuming point of view when I've got nothing to do and I feel like relaxing.
偉達本身咧係一個運動狂熱者嚟嘅，除咗騎馬之外，你估佢仲中意咩運動啊？
I love watching tennis. I think Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer, my favorite 2 players. And again, probably a lot of fingers pointing. Yeah, they're the top 2, number 1 and 2. But no, that's not necessarily the point. The point is that they've both got as much passion for the game as I've got for racing. They're both as competitive as me. And they both never ever know when to say die. They get on the court as good friends as they are, and they'll play each other until one of them has got nothing left. And for me, that's a sportsman. That's somebody with passion, with integrity, with a drive to fulfill their dreams and to play to the best of their ability. And I can only compare those kind of guys to what I try and do in racing. So watching the 2 of them play, Rafa and Federer, are just it's amazing.